Nigerian leader of the regime Christian Church of God, came to Tinubu's defense. He says that Tinubu has done everything he can to be able to stop terrorism. That Tinubu himself cannot go put on the military pants to go and kill the terrorists. He says that we should be looking at the ones below him. President Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He is the president of Nigeria. He is the one who is responsible at the end of the day over all of Nigeria. When you have issues in the church or issues in a business or issues in a country, you look to the leaders. You don't look to the ones below. It is the leaders who have authority and power. Shame on you for defending him. Adeboye, I ask you, how many villages have you gone to that have been attacked and burned? How much money have you given to the victims? How many widows and orphans have you left to die? For 2 decades, as Nigeria has been ravaged, where have you been? The villages I have been rebuilding are the ones you should have already built. And instead of holding accountable the ones who should be flocking to defend the citizens of Nigeria, you are protecting them. Shame on you. In the same way you are supposed to be the shepherd to your flock, President Tinubu is the shepherd to Nigeria. And the killing has only continued. In fact, it has gotten worse. As a Christian, if your pastor does not stand for what is right, you should no longer go to that church. Go get fed elsewhere. Go follow someone different. The Oyo children are still sleeping on the bush floor. Christians are still being massacred in Bokosin and Plateau. Sokoto and Katsina, Nigerians are still being killed. Stop defending and hold people accountable.
Baba Tinubu wọ́n já wa kulẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni Baba Adeboye dojú tì wá. Arakunrin Oyinbo yìí ó ti bínú sọ̀rọ̀. Tí ẹ bá gbàgbé Baba Adeboye ní ìlú Amẹ́ríkà ní ìjẹta mọ́jú àná wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ohun tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní Nàìjíríà, ìpànìyàn àti àìsí ààbò. Ohun tí wọ́n sọ yẹn ẹ wò ó ti da orí afẹ́fẹ́ rú o. Ìhà táwọn èèyàn kọ sí ohun tí wọ́n sọ yẹn ṣẹ́rí ó ní agbára o. Àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bullying dragging Baba Adeboye. Arákùnrin Oyinbo yìí ní kọ́kọ́ ló sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bínú sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn sóhun tí bàbá sọ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa gbé wọn wọlé lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Wọ́n tó bí 3 báyìí. Ẹ ṣáà farabalẹ̀ ẹ wá nǹkan fìdílé ẹ má tí lọ kẹ́ wo kẹ́ gbọ́ ohun tí wọ́n sọ. Mọ́mí Adé tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Arákùnrin brọ́dà yìí tí òun náà jẹ́ redeem minister òun náà sọ̀rọ̀ àti tatu ni nínú fídíò ilẹ̀ ó ti rí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìhà tó bá kọ sẹ́yìn náà ohun tẹ́yìn náà bá rí sí ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe sọ yẹn ṣé ó yẹ kí wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó dáa bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí ohun tẹ́yìn gan tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ sí ẹ já pàdé ní comment section tó bá yẹ kí Baba Adeboye sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tàbí kò yẹ kán sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn kan tilẹ̀ ń pè wọ́n ní politician pastor ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí nínú fídíò ilẹ̀ ó ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá àtìdí tí wọ́n fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi ṣí ẹ̀ ó yá ẹ já tẹ̀síwájú.
Ẹ wo comment nínú post tí mo ṣe drop ní ìsín o. The first thing 9 minutes ago Kolenwe, that's the first thing don't got time because of what everybody is now saying Baba Adeboye as a politician. Ohun mo fi sọ nínú fídíò tí mo ṣe last wípé kò sí tí Baba Adeboye ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, his word can never carry weight again in the public. When it comes to politics, just tell him to keep quiet. Tell him not to ever dash your politics mọ́. Ẹ máa rí kéńgbà táwọn náà bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà míì wọ́n máa ní I am speaking to my people alone, I am speaking to my children. Tó rántí mọ̀ wípé kò sí báwọn ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, the public will attack him. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́dẹ̀ fà á, ẹ̀yin lẹ́ fà á. Ẹ ti jẹ́ kí politics wọnú chọ́ọ̀chì. Òun ló fi jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ even tó bá ní point nínú, most people will not see the point inside it. This particular video tán ṣe mo sọ fún all of you nínú previous video mi mo ló ní point. Wọ́n ní point nínú video yìí torí pé kí ni we don't expect Tinubu to carry gun. It's not possible. Àwọn tó lè fún ní order náà ni àwọn service chiefs. Òun náà ló fi sáàkì wọn tó fi dé wípé ó ti appoint service chief lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Ṣùgbọ́n upon that náà a rí result service chief changing. The best thing Tinubu can do is to keep giving order. Ó yá go and do the necessary thing. Ṣùgbọ́n táwọn military ò bá ṣe tó yẹ kán ṣe. Ṣé bó ni Kachala àbí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ yìí Muhammadu Kachala tó sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní wípé gbogbo àwọn military tí wọ́n rán sí àwọn ló ṣe kíni ni wọ́n jẹ́ informant fáwọn pé tán bá ti ń bọ̀ wọ́n máa ń pe àwọn wípé we are now coming o. Àwọn ọ̀gá wa ti sọ pé ká wá pa yín o. Ó yẹ change location yín o. Tinubu ti give order pé we are going to kill all of them. Àwọn military tó yẹ kó wá lọ kí wọn àwọn náà ni wọ́n ń sọ fáwọn àwọn bandit báwọn ti ń bọ̀ wípé change your location. This tó túmọ̀ sí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí Baba Adeboye sọ wọ́n ní point ńbẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n most people will not see the point, all because of what everybody is now seeing you, sir, as a politician. Even if you have a point, nobody will see the point in whatever thing you say. Àwọn tó bá jára church wọn, it is better you tell him to just keep quiet. Ẹ sọ fún wọn ká má dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ politics mọ́. That's the fact. Tá a bá tún sọ̀rọ̀, people will still say that pé wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Òótọ́ ni àwọn náà ti fà á. Àwọn náà fà á torí àwọn náà ti ẹ wo comment tí mo tag secondly yìí. Kí lẹ́nìyẹn sọ? Ẹnìyẹn sọ wípé he protested during Jonathan's regime. Kò sẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ lè tàn gbogbo ara wa Nàìjíríà gbà yẹn. That's it. Which is the truth. Ibẹ̀ ni problem ti wà. Ibẹ̀ náà ti bẹ̀ sí ní that's not politics bọ̀. Àti gbà yẹn ni problem ti wà. The best thing he can do is to just keep short and never dash your politics anymore. That's it.
Hello, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name is Just Adito. Daddy Gio has spoken. Let me be on my knees as I want to follow Daddy Gio talk. That is the General Overseer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the biggest church, the biggest, most respected man of God under the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, it's international. No packaging needed. That is Daddy Gio. Daddy, cool down first, sir. I want to follow you and talk, sir. Yes, this matter, I'm not angry. That is how you are spoken. Bible says we should ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Sir, you are a man, you are a very wise man. You are very, very wise. Then, sir, there's knowledge. You are very, very aware of how things should be done. Yes, sir. Yes, understanding, sir. Yes, sir. The only reason why I say you don't understand, sir, Daddy, you don't understand how the paro is going. Daddy Gio, sir, you don't understand how the paro is going. I heard what you said, and for those of you that have not heard, listen to what an elderly man of God has said concerning the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the ongoing crisis and the situation of the country. Please hear it.
He contacted US.
Now, you heard what Baba
called a meeting
and
of
what Baba said is what
officers.
An elderly man, Baba is over 80.
What he told them,
working on what he sees, the update they give him. But that is, sir,
and
the reality of the matter is what I want to explain to you.
Commander-in-chief.
In the normal sense of it,
when the commander-in-chief
in the normal sense
is
of
giving
it,
instructions
Asiwaju is not
to
supposed to
subordinates.
In the normal sense of it, when he gives instruction, they're supposed to carry out instruction. When your friend Donald Trump, when he gives instruction, instructions are well executed, reports are given, documents are submitted, well certified and confirmed. But your the problem is in Nigeria. The reality is we are fighting a system. There is system malfunction. There is systematic dishonesty. There is systematic disloyalty. The people that are supposed to give the president feedback, they are sycophants.
To go and bomb
the system is not working.
Your
expectations cannot work. This is Nigeria. Let me define the people that are supposed to do or execute or carry out the instruction that the president, Bola Ahmed Asiwaju, the chief commander himself, supposed to do.
The rest is left to the supporters. So what he told him,
they can tell lie for Africa. Why they tell lie? Jesus Christ himself, if you are sending invitation for people to come and do crusade, don't bring Jesus to Nigeria under these politics. Don't bring it under this government, sir. Irony, change sir. The problem we have in Nigeria is not that we don't know the things that are supposed to be done, but the problem is we don't have a system that functions to give us expected results. Few months ago, there was a press statement where Donald Trump announced that they had killed some Boko Haram people and they killed them at so date. These same people, they already told us, Dan and Lati already gave us information that they said they killed them a year ago, and Donald Trump came and re-killed them again. Sir, our leaders are full of lies. We cannot trust them. So if Asiwaju gives instruction, if he truly wants instructions to be executed, sir, he has to monitor. It's the way, you know, the way they go for campaign from one state to the other. That is how we expect the president to be functioning. Because the system is already messed up. Disloyalty is there. Sycophants are there. You can see the way these politicians go to media houses and tell lies. You can imagine a whole
but have people working for
he has children that you even check him into psychiatry.
I don't see the level of hunger you are talking about, because I see them
telling us that there is no hunger in the land again. What do you expect that you call the president? He has told the president and all is well. So when citizens are crying and shouting and screaming that they are hungry, the economy is bad, the president is not aware. The president is not aware. He's innocent because the people that are working with him are nothing but mere sycophants. They tell lies for a living. Confidently, they tell lies. Sir, that Gio, for us to get results in this country, for example, a governor that does not have ambulance, as a matter of fact, it was when President Asiwaju was coming to open airport. That was when that one, whether he borrowed me or whether he bought, because we have not seen the ambulances functioning. We have not seen it. You can imagine a whole president is coming to commission airport. That is when the governor went and brought 10 ambulances. Did they tell him that my father is going to die on that day? Or my ambulance may come? So the problem is not your expectations, sir. It is your understanding of what Nigeria is. And the reality of what Nigeria is that if you give any politician or you give any executive order, you must follow it yourself to book. If not, it is either they embezzle money and they package lies, they go and give wrong feedbacks. So that is the problem we have. And the most painful thing is when these issues even happen. Even the chief commander that you are defending, sir, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that you are defending him because you are saying that nobody should blame him. He himself gone, he cannot say what you said, sir. One, sir. He himself is saying that we should blame him, we should hold him responsible, we should hold him accountable. Oh, I tell you, the Baba Adeboye, and you are not anointing what and one defend them, so they defend the other one. Yes, sir. Asiwaju said, hold me responsible. And you are telling us that we should not blame him, we should not hold him responsible. Shefe Dauri Waruni. Shefe Dauri Waruni. What have we done? Right, left, and center. You people will just scatter this our small medulla oblongata. Nigerians, hold the president very well. All Asiwaju like this, Edimu Dada, Koshepa, whatever Buso he will do. I'm telling you the truth. Esa, Oyeketiri no debe. That Gio, Oyeketi fit in Asiwaju, get it really wonder that spiritually, get it beyond there will be bread to fair way, no scale. Get you understand the capacity of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We will hold them very well, sir. We are dealing with a system that is not functioning. We are dealing with a corrupt system. We are dealing with people who have consecrated mind. We are dealing with people that they don't have conscience. We are dealing with inhuman animals. A lot of them, even when Asiwaju gave instruction, common instruction, that they should withdraw all securities attached to politicians, they didn't obey. So you are using Nigeria to compare America, Daddy Gio, sir. Yes, sir. If Nigeria compare America, did they tell you that Nigeria has changed to that point that you can confidently compare Nigeria to America, or because America belongs to your friend and Nigeria belongs to you? I don't understand, sir. Talo for any update. Yes, sir. If you want to know the update of Nigerians, the same way you did that work that day, they say it's not protest, it's work. You will work, sir. You will carry the damn people. They will follow you, and then you will go to the streets and interview people, call people randomly, and ask them questions. It's not like those kind of reports. Now, somebody here, they are part of the people that are destroying this country. He can lie. How can a man be telling us that there is no more hunger in the land? There is no more hunger in Nigeria, in the giant of Africa. Esther, you see what we are telling you? So these our politicians, they are as good as non-entities. They are nincompoops. They are idiots. They are stupid elders. They are stark illiterate. They have no knowledge of politics. They have no knowledge of governance. They only came here to execute their businesses and to steal public funds. You cannot compare America. In America, you don't need to hold anybody. You don't need to shout at anybody. In Nigeria, they will not do anything. They will not do it. Function at that when you see us dragging them, that's where when we finish dragging them, we are at least waiting for small results. So Emma Binusa, what you said is very right. You are very wise, sir. Yes, Bible says, ask for wisdom. You are not knowledgeable, sir, but understand situation. Our situation is more critical than what you are thinking, sir. Very critical. Talk about no critical. What you want A&E emergency. That is the level where Nigeria is, sir. Thank you.
Yesterday, our father in the Lord, Baba Adeboye, one released his statement. Maybe program, US Nigerian Faith Gala Award. Èyí tí wọ́n ṣe ní Washington DC. Àwọn group kan tá ń pè ní Safe Nigeria Group náà organize program yẹn. Now, bàbá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ lánàá. Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kẹ́ pẹ́ fún wa. Gbogbo ìwọ́jú tó bá wọn fídíò yìí. I beg you in the name of God, please share it. Please share this video. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín. Now, our father released this statement. Tí mo gbé sókè fún mi yìí. Wọ́n ní àwọn ò support gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n criticize President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wọ́n ní President Tinubu ti try. Wọ́n náà ti gbìyànjú. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti instruct àwọn service chiefs láti combat insecurity. Wọ́n ní once the president bá dẹ̀ ti ṣe yẹn, wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan míì tó tún lè ṣe, ó ti gbìyànjú. So in short, wọ́n defend the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wọ́n wá call for cooperation láàrin United States àti Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní president ó ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn teachers náà jíkó àti àwọn ọmọ. Wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run ti sọ a lot of things. Wọ́n ní ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run máa gbà fáwọn ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ní wà dramatic. Wọ́n láwọn àti Ọlọ́run ti sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n lọ́lọ́run bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ gan. So wọ́n ní kò sí tí president tó fẹ́ ṣe jù yẹn lọ. Wọ́n ní president ti try. You see, there is problem in Nigeria. There is problem in this country. I'm not mentioning any fathers now. Mo ti sọ nǹkan tí bàbá sọ. Mo ti bọ́ sórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi. There is problem. There is problem. You see, all our men of God in this nation, kò kàn ọmọ wọn, kò kàn ẹbí wọn. They cannot feel the pain we feel. They do not know that we bleed in our hearts. They do not know. They do not know that we suffer every night. Any moment, we remember that our people are still in the bush, under the hot sun and under the rain. I don't expect anybody, any man of God, to come out and be defending this nonsense administration that do not care about the precious life of their citizens, that cannot protect the life and the properties of their citizens. We have problem. Now, but the man suffering, you can church that you have been brainwashed. I want top men of God. Yes, some of them cannot condemn this government. And we've been shouting, telling them that our people, our fathers, our anointed persons, because they do not have the authority. It is only when you have the authority that you can come out and speak. Yes, the Bible says that Jesus Christ speaks with authority. Where is the authority? It has been traded with money with another thing. I'm not mentioning anybody, but there is a problem. And when we are calling for revolution has to start from the church. Yes. Now,
this gospel, this same gospel, transformed Europe and America so dramatically that ancient Asian civilizations, who of course were well advanced, they were far ahead of European civilization at the time. Ancient civilizations such as Japan were amazed at how formerly barbarian civilizations, such as the Europeans, could in a few short years have outstripped their own then more advanced civilizations. And they had to send some of their best minds to find out why. And we'll come back to that momentarily. Let's look at how the gospel transformed Europe and America, and later Asia, beginning with Japan. This was pervasive influence of...
Now, EBT, former vice president, Pastor Yemi Osibajo, 20 Pastor, sir, and so the same Christianity transformed this continent, Asia, Europe, this and that. She wants to practice Christianity in those countries. She wants to practice in Nigeria. Now, Christianity can practice in Nigeria. Come transformation, they need to transform already because of the way there's a place here down to us. When I was growing up, you made some of our pastors one day politics that Christians should not participate and involve in it. But now, I'm going to rí pé I participate àwọn Christians nínú òṣèlú ló jẹ́ kí nǹkan wọ́n dẹ̀ make it complicated for wa wípé ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn ní politics nígbà yẹn ni Christian tó bá fẹ́ ṣe politics they will condemn him wọ́n á pè ní unbeliever. When I was in school tí mo ń ṣe campus politics níbi hostel tí mo gbé wọ́n ní mo ti backslide wọ́n sọ mí di èèyàn burúkú nígbà yẹn everybody dẹ̀ sí mi wọ́n kórìíra mi wọ́n hate mi wọ́n á tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ mi nígbà mi wọ́n á ní kí anybody má tilẹ̀kùn fún mi èyí náà wá ti rí sí pé I participate ó ti mú problem dání and the first president sir ìgbà tẹ́ wà ní ipò yẹn a feel pé Christian wà níbẹ̀ yẹn yes we did not feel it despite the fact that you are a pastor and you were the vice president we did not feel it kò sí changes kò sí anything. Politics ti dàpọ̀ mọ́ ìjọ ti dàpọ̀ mọ́ ayé yes and still I don't blame most of our ancestors and some of our mothers and fathers ìdí tí wọ́n fi wà brainwash ni pé some of them cannot read and understand the Bible on their own ibi tó bá ti máa benefit àwọn pastors náà máa wàásù sáwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà yìí létí ni wọ́n á kóòtù fún wọn touch not my anointed ṣe kìnìkan who is the anointed everybody is anointed so far you believe in Jesus Christ and you are doing the right thing you are anointed that is it in tó máa ń dẹ́rù bá àwọn ìyá yẹn nìyẹn in tó bá wà lè satisfy àwọn tó pay wọn náà máa sọ sí wọn létí kò sí any effect nígbà tí wọ́n bẹ àti five president gẹ́gẹ́ bí onígbàgbọ́ àkọ́ntàn ra wa jẹ now please ẹ ṣáà bá mi wo clip tí mo fẹ́ display. Yes, ibo lẹ ti rí ngbà tí Mósè tó fẹ́ la òkun pupa sí méjì tó ti lọ kúnlẹ̀ sídi omi mo kàn pítì àwọn bọ̀bọ̀ nọ́sẹ̀nsì táwọn náà kúnlẹ̀ tó ń gbàdúrà àrọ̀ yẹn bíbélì wo lẹ rí tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn Mósè tán sí sílẹ̀ olófẹ́ lọ la òkun já ẹ̀sìn nìyẹn nígbà tí ẹni pásítọ̀ aláṣọ fún yẹn èyí tó mọ̀ ó lè má jẹ́ kérúbù kó kàn wọ́n sọ wọn ó lọ sẹ̀sìn létí òkun yẹn ó yẹ kó dúró kó mi yẹn gbé ẹ lọ ó láṣẹ ó lè lọ pàṣẹ kó kó àwọn jáde láti inú gbó àbí kára sánpa gbogbo àwọn bandit yẹn ó wà lọ ń sẹ̀sìn létí òkun ẹ̀sìn létí òkun nìyẹn ààrẹ yìí tẹ̀lé ń ba Christianity jẹ́ nìyẹn nonsense nìyẹn ó wà lọ ń sẹ̀sìn ó gbọ́ pa ọ̀pá àwọn Shaolin ọ̀pá nonsense ó gbọ́ pa yẹn dání ẹ̀sìn nìyẹn ẹ̀sìn ló ń ṣe ara àwọn tó ń ṣe nonsense yẹn nìyẹn and then referring back to nǹkan tí Baba Adeboye sọ wọ́n ní Tinubu wọ́n ní kò lè wọ kákí ológun now ẹ jẹ́ kí n rán yín létí sà Zelensky tó jẹ́ president Ukraine nígbà tí Ukraine war bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 2022 president ni sà ó wọ bulletproof wọ́n jọ lọ sí battlefield ni so any president tó bá fẹ́ lead wa Nàìjíríà tó bá ti mọ̀ pé òun lè wọ kákí kó lọ battlefield má wulẹ̀ gbé gbàgbó pé ó fẹ́ ṣàrẹ yes that is it má wulẹ̀ contest fún president tó o bá ti lè wọ kákí so I expect a president tó bá wọ kákí tó máa jà fún wa tó ṣetán láti fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ kì í ṣe ní ti kíkú ṣùgbọ́n láti jà fún àlàáfíà àti ìtura orílẹ̀-èdè.
Òtítọ́ tó korò ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá gbogbo adájọ́ wo fídíò pátápátá ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ni gbogbo wa ibo ló kọ sẹ́yìn ẹ jápàdé ní comment section Nàìjíríà ò ní bàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run á gbà wá ẹjọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ bá wa share ẹ o ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kó rí fídíò yìí o kó ní kálukú ká contribute sí o orílẹ̀-èdè yìí orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo wa ni ilé wa ni kò síbi tí a lè lọ láìpẹ́ a ó tún padà wá ní àlàáfíà.